She won't go on catfish, so we're going to check my 600-pound life.
The catfish, she can go fuck herself. When Mac doxed your ass, put all your...
Okay. Stop.
Go the fuck away. Go the fuck away. Go the fuck away.
I'm going... Listen. We're off in the weeds. We've gotten way off in the weeds.
Is Lot still awake?
I'm right here.
That's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
I don't know that this is...
Slot.
Holy, listen.
Can I speak to Slot?
Yes, and that's what I'm going to ask you to do, because it's 1:50 in the morning where I am. I don't know that you two are ever going to be in this.
Morning. I have to wake up in 4 hours.
So, can you resolve whatever you have with Slot?
Yes, can I please? Because I'm done. I'm over this bullshit. I want out of this bullshit. I want away from this bullshit. Okay, Slot. Okay, I appreciate everything you do. Okay.
Thank you.
I've seen you do good. Okay. There are some questionable things. I will not question them. I will. No, it's not my right to.
Well, you mentioned it. You thought enough of it to make that be said in front of 1,000 people. So question it.
It's because it's on Reddit. So you know, everybody's gonna have questions, but it's not my room to judge. It's not my place to judge you. I have been placed in a situation I don't want to further be in.
What situation is that? Can you specify?
I have been put in a spot where I don't want to be in. I don't want to be involved in this drama. I don't want to surround myself in the drama.
So are you squashing things with Slot?
No, Tristan.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
Go ahead, Holyhood. Go ahead.
No, because if I can't.
Huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Everyone deserves peace. And at the end of the night, you're not getting your peace. And I don't want to be a part of the situation that is not giving you peace.
I need everybody on mute except Holyhood, or Holyhood, please. Please do that. Go ahead.
I don't want to be dragged into the situation any further than I've already been dragged into it. I'm sorry. From the bottom of my heart.
I appreciate that. I truly do.
I am not a fucking troll. I am not a bad person. And I don't go after people. So people can say what they want. They can feel how they want. At the end of the day, I know my truth. You know your truth. And just continue being you. And just love yourselves.
Can you apologize to the 1K people in here about what you've lied about? That apology was...
Holyhood, though. At the beginning, you said that you have been put in a situation that you don't want to be put in any more or any farther in. That sounds like you got a sponsor in this, or somebody that's girl, come on. It really sounds like you got help. Like,
she's reading them messages, Les. You know that her friend is sending her out to read that. Nothing that she said was genuine.
I'm talking about the whole situation. And I think you were this close from saying it. You were this close. It sounded so, you were this close, this close. And you know what? That's the freedom that you need. I still smack you on the ass on your way out the door and say, good game, but get the fuck out. But I ain't gonna be mad about it if you told me the truth.
Like, this is a fucked up situation.
It is. It is. It is. And it could be even more fucked up fantastically as if we ended it with the fucking truth. And you're this close. You're on it this close.
Stop and think about all of the things that she has tried to throw against Slot and set her up for that are not true. How does that make you feel that you got wrapped into that?
I mean, I don't know all of the things. I don't. I don't know all of the things. I don't know all of the things because I wasn't in the Discord. I wasn't.
How did you get involved in it?
Good
God,
question.
honest truth, I had. That's why Bougie freaked out to RT. In RT's messages was because she had no idea who I was.
You didn't answer the question.
So, and so that's when Bougie and I.
Where did you come from?
What do you mean?
Who's your daddy?
No, please let her finish. She has been around for a long
I
time.
hear her.
Who's my dad? Who's my dad? A racist son
No,
of a
honey, I was just no. Listen, what I'm asking you is who's the like when you say you came from. You're coming.
She
from
was
her
about to
home
say
side.
it. She was about to say it. She was
I
about to say
didn't.
it.
Okay, my phone must have cut. I didn't hear it. Go ahead. Go ahead, honey. Go ahead.
What do you mean? Where did I come from?
No,
See,
when you were with Slots, Jesus, my bad. I didn't hear it. When you said you hooked up with Bougie, where were you before that?
In Slot's lives. Watch Slot.
Okay.
In
Okay.
Indian's lives. Watch an Indian. Something really bad just had happened to me not even 5 weeks ago.
Okay.
Okay.
I hadn't been on TikTok. My mom had me start watching Indian to cheer me up. I had completely shut the world off.
how did you get connected with Bougie?
That's what I was going to ask.
My mom. She messaged my mom one night.
Oh, she messaged your mom after me and your mom had words one night in my live. So then she automatically went to your mom to get in that way, right?
Right, and then I didn't want my mom in it, so I had my mom give her my email address, and I pretended like I was my mom.
Wow. That took a long time.
Were you
Because
pretending that you were your
always-
mom in Corey's live that night? Because your mom was in there.
Yeah,
And
my
you
mom
couldn't
was
hear
with
you.
it.
Was that a yes or a no? I'm sorry.
I didn't hear you.
Was that you pretending that you were your mom in Corey's live that night? Because you guys came in back to back to each other.
No,
One,
my
the other one came.
mom was in there.
Does your mom know that you've been playing her on TV?
I've always protected my mother.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is, does your mom know that you've been playing her on TV?
What do you mean?
Like you've been live, pretend you are her, right?
I haven't been live playing to be her. No,
In lives.
no, I haven't been in lives pretending to be my mom.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
And then when I first came into Holly Mae's live and had the text messages, that's when Bougie figured out that it was me that she was talking to.
Okay, Bougie came in here and said that you're making stuff up.
Why
Throwing you under the
did
bus. There's Bougie throwing you under the bus. Just like I warned you guys was going to happen when you got tripped up. And I am the wrong one to play this game with. This is what happens.
And I don't
why
like
did you pretend
Lila's.
that Bougie was your mother? Why did you say that to begin with?
I don't feel with Lila's. I really don't. I don't even know what's going on. I just came in here and I just saw it. But listen,
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Miss Les, I'm just so upset and so disgusted that they actually had Miss Slot showing her medical records online, dragging her for filth. And this lady is actually sitting up here and had us down here about to cry in the comments because she said she had 6 months to live.
They still won't show anything.
And all this could be over and done with, but she's fighting for her fucking life. She'd rather, instead of
They
showing
will
proof,
honey, I have
Just-
tried to get them to admit this so it didn't
And then
get
I
brought
see
to
people
me.
in the comments
I
saying,
tried.
why y'all asking her for medical records? Nobody asked her for anything. Ask them why they asked Miss Sly for her medical records. Ask them why they dragged Miss Sly for filth for nothing. She can't say not one thing that she don't like Miss Sly about. Not one thing. And it's sad. We've been on this thing for 2 to 3 hours.
yeah,
and you've been
Miss
saying
Lyle
the
would not
same thing,
start
Holly.
like this by any means. By any means.
What else do
I
y'all
just
want
was-
from Miss Sly? We asked Jennifer, do she want the smoke or not? Jennifer says she don't want the smoke. Hollyhood, do you want the smoke or not? Yes or no?
Okay, hang on. What was the question you had?
Huh?
You asked Holyhood a question.
What?
Oh, I done forgot. About why people started coming to me saying that Bougie was your mother. And I said, no, she is not. I have known them for a long time on this app. Her mother is Kat. And they said, well, she's on here saying that. Why did you do that?
Because I cracked a joke. Because they were saying they're all the same people. They have it's alter egos. It's all one person. Bougie is all these people or something.
Okay.
Bougie is a lot of these people. She's a lot of the people that you guys think that are a human that you're communicating with information. And I'm going to tell you, if it looks like Bougie, smells like Bougie, acts like Bougie, it's Bougie.
She will
gets
even
around,
she will
she
even
pushes.
get on one account
Bougie is gangster.
and say
Where is
something.
this-
She is.
and then
But
she
she
will
ain't as
switch
good
to
as
a different account and answer her own questions.
Where is this Bougie? Miss Bougie, I need
You
you
can
to
bet
come
your
front
ass
lady.
she's in here. You can bet your ass she's in here or
call
she's
to the
listening.
front, ma'am. I need to know who this is.
And the fact that she will let
Come on,
this
get
girl,
box.
whether you like her or not, in the middle box, sit up here when the whole problem is that the issue is between Slot and Bougie, but she's created this little
She's sacrificing you. to it.
exactly.
But you are you're getting just straight just
It's like a mob
Like
mentality. She's created this little mob to follow her around, but she won't do this head on. She won't talk to Slot and squash it like a real ass woman. She's just gonna let people like
her
Holyhood
hand
burn at the
stuck
stake.
so far up your ass. She's using you as a mouthpiece.
That's exactly what she's doing.
So you telling me that this lady riding this hard for somebody that won't even ride for her?
That she's known for 2 weeks.
I said in they live that night, Miss Slot. I told you I was disgusted because Holly, this the one who had the background up. She had the pictures of all your information up. She was the one she was in it too. So I mean,
She
yeah,
was slut. Don't let her fool you because
I watched
these
that
two-
whole live that night.
2 weeks ago is when Bougie wound up in my inbox, and they both came at the same damn time within freaking minutes of each other. It's the patterns for me. I don't care what they're denying. She is not. No.
And the fact that she would say that she don't like Slot because Slot gifted Hippie Harley. When Hippie Harley was in that situation, where were you at Holyhood when she ran to Miss Slot for help? Where were you? If Miss Slot did gift her, that's a blessing to her. Like, why would y'all be mad about something Slot is doing? Slot is a grown
gifted Nikki
woman.
Harley.
Cheyenne, girl, if you want to come back up here, if you have something to add, honey, you can add it. I didn't mean to say it did not seem like you had anything to add. to the shit storm that's up here right now.
I was talking about Slot at one
Having
point, and
alarm
me and
go to
Slot
bed.
had spoken.
Yeah, she told me what she said about me.
I'm talking to somebody in the comments. Are you back in the box site? You want to come up here? If you have something to add, please, by all means, please.
The only thing I was gonna say to Holyhood was, because I know Slot, and the whole my chart thing was funny because I literally have a video on here on my profile of my son's my chart of all of his problems that he goes through daily. So I knew the whole my chart thing was a lie. And
I never
then
said anything about not being able to prove my sickness.
Bougie, you are giving yourself away in the comments,
then,
making accusations about me. So if you don't want to be found, sit
about
there
the
and
whole-
shut up, because I can tell who you are.
about the whole cancer, like my husband had Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer back in
Disaster.
2011. So like that's not something you lie about. And he only had to do chemo once a week, and it took him out for days. Now my sister is going through chemo and radiation for a pituitary gland tumor that she has in her brain, and she can't be around anybody for 24 to 48 hours after. So if you're gonna try to play like you have cancer, at least know the facts about your cancer that you're trying to portray, because cancer is almost like a common cold anymore. And if you're gonna try to say you have it, at least know what the hell you're talking about. And diabetes, I'm a type 2 diabetic, and it's not anything easy or fun to deal with. So, I mean,
Mag, I could not agree with you more.
Did she, wait, I'm confused because I had to lay my phone down a minute. Did she say that she really doesn't have cancer, or are we still just, did I miss it?
We haven't determined.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't know if that was said.
Holyhood. Do you?
No, she doesn't have it.
And Bougie, you're just mad down there because you didn't get any information out of me as to who came to me about Slot, and I wouldn't share anything with you because I didn't trust you and your erratic, pushy behavior. So you could sit there and be mad that you got busted, but oh well.
Holy.
I have a question. Why wouldn't the truth come out? One thing about this app that I've learned, people do not like the truth.
Nope.
It's one thing to get on here and we say entertainment purposes only and things like that. But it's another thing when you pulling at people's heartstrings and you telling people that you have sicknesses and stuff. I mean, we're not here to judge you and say that you do or you don't. But for y'all to have Miss Slot pulling up her information concerning her health problems, and you sitting her in the box, just sitting her like it's all cool. You done said you got diabetes. You said you got 6 months to live. I mean, baby girl, come on now. And your friend Bougie in the comments, she continuously comment, but she your friend and she won't even come in the box. I'll drop down. Like, we women. So you telling me that she can't come up here and defend herself?
And tell me this: you got 4 months to live, and she's sacrificing you on social media in front of over 1,000 people.
Right.
No, so
Who's a bitch?
Sir,
no,
sir.
I totally agree with all of you guys. Like Lollipop, LEZLO, like
Lizzo.
100%. Here's my thing. And this is only because this was so incredibly recent. I said this before. So my mom died
Everybody can quit
March
calling you
4th
liar.
at 10:35 a.m.
Andrea, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to cut you out. What did you say?
So that everybody can quit calling your wife a liar. Okay, your wife had a heart attack about what?
No, we're not gonna do that.
How many weeks ago?
Too.
No, that has nothing to do with what I'm saying.
No, how many weeks ago?
I don't remember how long.
So speak louder so they
I
can hear
don't
you.
remember how long.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't,
And your wife
please don't
has
involve that
cancer,
poor man. Please don't involve that poor man.
Nobody's
You don't
questioning whether
remember
you
when you had a
had
heart attack?
No, I just woke him. I just woke him up. So
Oh my God, it's 10
Why would you
o'clock.
wake him up?
because I'm tired of being called a liar and all this bullshit in the
Well,
comments.
Your husband.
I mean, we're not going to believe somebody on the other end of a phone when you live with them.
Okay, so you want to do this? You want to do that? Has he been to your doctor's appointments or cancer treatments with you?
Yeah, exactly, LEZLO. Like 100%.
Will a supporting husband do that?
Like we were with the oncology department and everything. Who's the oncologist? I mean, we can do this, but I don't want to because
My daughter went with me and she kept a journal of everything that the oncologist would say and do because I was so out of it that she knew I wouldn't remember, and just so that we could Google stuff that we didn't understand that they were telling us.
Yes, exactly. I was that person. I was that person.
It makes sense.
When her mom came in, her mom says that she goes to the doctor virtually. So do you go virtually or do you go in person? Because I'm trying to get, if your husband there, why did your mom say that you don't even go to in-person doctor's appointments? You go virtually.
you have 4 months. 4 months.
Mom,
Therapy went to
If your husband knew that you had 4 months to live, he would let you be on the internet in the middle of all this mess, and that's your husband?
I go to therapy twice a week virtually.
What about your cancer treatments?
Therapy? You do therapy twice a week.
Over chemo.
But you have 4 months to live. Why would they do therapy with you if you have 4 months to live? If you have 4 months to live, you're not doing therapy.
That's
You're
For my
your end of life.
I mean
For my
mental. She
mental
made
health?
her mental.
Yeah,
Her
that's
mental.
That's not true. I mean, that's
We're talking about your mental, but we're talking about your cancer treatments that you just told us that you were just trying to verify with your husband to confirm what you were saying. Now you're talking about something else. Like, come on, baby girl. Like, come on.
Stem cell.
Yeah, that costs $5,000 each time.
But you said that your husband couldn't pay for you. So your husband there right now. You told us earlier that your husband insurance was A1, and then you said you couldn't pay for it.
I can't pay for a pill that I need.
By the way, stem cell treatments cost way more than $5,000.
Not with when you have two health insurances.
you have 2 health insurances and neither one of them will pay. Honey, you are digging a hole.
You are talking to the wrong people. You truly are. There are so many healthcare workers present in this 1.2K chat that they will eat you alive if you continue any further on.
People that had cared for loved ones when they died.
Girl, you're committing you should just stop.
Social media suicide.
Yeah, she definitely should stop.
You should stop.
She definitely should stop.
And you're going to need the shit spoon to just bury yourself with and pack it in on top of your head because it's up
Like
to
I
you.
said, if you want to throw Bougie under the bus on the way out, go ahead and do that.
That's why I said
I cannot agree with RT more than I do.
Okay, let's do this.
And not many people do.
now do you understand why I said I don't qualify for state assistance?
Oli, since you came in here hot on slot, you're not going to admit, obviously, you're not going to show any proof about cancer or anything like that. We've been at this part of it for over an hour. So since you came in slot, like hot on slot, y'all work your shit out if you're going to or not. Because this cancer stuff is going nowhere other than digging the deepest
I
hole.
already said what I had to say, Sarah B. I said about 2 hours ago.
And
that
your
from
whole
this
family.
point on, I would not, I didn't care how much she drugged me, how directly or indirectly, meaning she does it herself or she joins in lives that does it and sits there and doesn't say anything. I will not speak on her name, period. It's a done deal with me, no matter what she does. It's a done deal with me.
You did. So I should be addressing Holy.
Yeah, because I'm done with all that.
because we're not, y'all, I'm sorry. I know you want to hear her say she does or she doesn't have cancer. That's not
She ain't gonna.
happen.
Thank you, Miss Sly, for being a bigger person. Thank you for always being so transparent. Thank you for being so real. Like, I want to give you your flowers right now and let you know that you have support and you have people behind you that really loves you and really care about you. And I'm just so tired of seeing you have to defend yourself in front of all of these people. Like,
Totally agree.
I don't
Divorce papers out
understand
the other day. They
why
tried
they
to
keep
take her
doing
whole
you like
marriage
this.
away.
Thank you.
Totally agree,
They dug
Lollipop.
up your husband's information. They did all of that. This the same young lady in this middle box that had your husband pictures, your tickets for your. Somebody she didn't pay your ticket. I mean your traffic tickets. Like these people
The
went
one
and
that I
dug up your
showed that I
whole
had the receipt where I
background,
paid. Yeah, no.
and you
Deep
barely
slot all
speak
the
on
way.
that.
Totally agree. Totally
It's
agree.
disgusting.
Can I just-
Hollyhood, I'm telling you, from me on my other page is zero tolerance.
And me
Like
and
I
Slut
said,
have had
do you
a
want smoke for Slot or
conversation.
not? Do you want the smoke or not? Yes or no?
Slut, how long have we been talking? How many days?
I said, do you want the smoke? Miss Slot through
Several.
talking. She said she
Several.
through.
Yeah. So
Can I
like a
just say
week ago,
something
yeah,
quick?
maybe, but we've had several phone conversations, so you didn't get to be
Last
part
week,
of
I
that.
think.
Yeah, almost a week. So you're almost wrong there. And you can move on with your little troll self. We're not doing this. We see you guys. No more of this shit's going to happen, and none of us are playing into any. You ain't going to run over to Indian Outlaw, tell them RT's talking shit. You ain't running over to Slot. We see you. You come running in the door and telling yourselves with that shit. And not
Can
one
I
of us
address one thing quick? I'm just at work. Miss Slot, I love you. I support you. I support everything that you stand for and do.
Thank you, Sherry.
Miss Holyhood, I just want to discuss one thing because I am a breast cancer survivor, and there's no way that stem cell is $5,000. Just one round of chemo for me was over $100,000. $5,000 is not nearly possible.
Exactly. Thank you.
And I'm just going to say it is offensive to someone that fought for my life, for my child who was 16 at the time. There's nothing that would keep a mother from her children. There are resources, and if this is true, you need to take those for your children's sake. And that's all I have to say. Cancer is nothing to fuck with, and you don't come on and put us through the triggers that it's putting us through. It's not a joke. It's not something that I take lightly. I've known other people that have faked a brain tumor, whole entire benefit raised over $40,000, and it was all a joke.
Wow.
It's offensive.
Sherry, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sherry. And I'm following you because that's all I was trying to say all night. It's offensive. It's bullshit. It's wrong.
Who's talking right now?
Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay, Sarah. Yes.
It wasn't me. Was that Andrea that was saying that?
Yeah, it was Andrea.
It actually is free. If you have no way of paying for it, you need to go talk to your case manager. And then you need to go maybe to my RT Says What Facebook page and maybe do some Google before you get there and look up the drug manufacturer of the medication they want you to take.
And I also work in a hospital, so I do know the ins and outs of medical. And what's being said just isn't adding up. And if you want proof of my, I'm obviously at the hospital right now because I work overnights.
Don't even. I don't recommend that.
In my
TikTok or
file,
call and do.
What?
Don't like show your camera. Don't show where you work. Don't show your credentials. They will hunt your ass down and call.
Nope.
Trust me, I know.
No, I know. I can on another live because I kept files of all my bills, of all the EOBs, and I can show what cancer treatment cost. So that's all I have to say. I have to get back to my work.
Thank you,
Have
Miss
a great
Ma'am.
night, Sherry.
Miss Slot, I love you. Have
I
fun in
love you
Vegas.
too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Especially if you're at a nonprofit hospital, there's like cancer foundations that they take a lot of their, like so much of their profits, they funnel it into their programs for cancer and stuff. So I'm sorry, but your story does not add up.
Maybe I just have shitty advocates.
That's, you know what, ma'am, if your life, it was life or death, that's not the attitude that somebody who wanted to
You don't
live would
spit
take.
on somebody else's oncologist, bro.
I can only speak for myself, but I worked in gynecological oncology as a certified medical assistant under 4 very skilled doctors, and it was absolutely not allowed in the facility to give a patient an amount of time that they have to live. Not even a guesstimate, not even a maybe 6 to 8, not even a year to 2. You're not allowed to tell them you probably have this long, because cancer and chemo, especially if you're getting treatment, it's no joke. Everybody reacts differently. A doctor cannot tell you how long you have to live.
And it also adds more stress into your end of life, like you're giving your death a date. Like
And
you
that's
just,
why there's a
and you won't
lawsuit right
live.
now. I have a lawsuit against one oncologist because a year ago they gave me 6 weeks and told me that if I didn't start chemo immediately,
Hey,
that
knock. I'd like to see the lawsuit paperwork.
You know, I can look that up. Just let me know where it's at.
Yeah, who's the
We're
attorney?
getting away
I love
from
my
what's
research.
going on.
She works for
Just need an
attorneys.
envelope with your attorney's name and just something on it.
She works for attorneys. Maybe they will.
Shit.
Never mind.
I mean, she does, right?
No, I know.
I-
You probably get talk attorneys.
I do, a civil rights attorney.
Is this just to keep you entertained tonight? Because I'm really beginning to feel at this
I'm
point in
actually
time,
really tired.
it's
and
just
really
like
playing
me
in our face.
Away from what we really
playing
need
in
to
our
be
face.
talking about.
Are you one of them paid trolls?
I believe she's under the influence. If you want to if you want to keep it a book, this lady is under the influence. She really playing in our face. We know the truth. We know what's up.
Well, she admitted and she told Slot that she.
I mean, she every time she open her mouth, she's sniffling. We come on, everybody on this panel smart. Even these 1 point whatever people in this room got enough common sense to know that this lady is under the influence. She's a liar. She's not gonna admit. She told us she has so many personality disorders. She has cancer. She has diabetes. She's going through therapy. She's going through chemo.
Don't
So this
forget
lady
she
got a
got her
lot going
house
on,
shut
y'all.
up.
So we beating a dead horse right now. We just gonna pray for her. We gonna lift her up, and I
Best.
guess we gotta leave it alone because it is what it is.
just know that I'm going to be
It's
looking
sick.
at you and watching
And
where you're moving. Don't be
And we
sliding.
could. Do y'all want to crowdfund? So she has 6 months. We can go ahead and get money together for the arrangements. If she want us to, we can help you advocate.
Really sick.
No,
You know,
thank
that's
you.
really sick.
Oh,
You know,
that's sick.
that's really sick.
Oh my God, how was that sick, ma'am? You just told us
What
that
y'all
you had
been
a
to
date.
Slot? You don't think that is sick?
That part.
Yeah, you made Slot come out here and like justify.
She not gonna make me feel bad because she said it out her mouth.
Nothing's being done. The topic got stirred away, and nothing's
Well,
being
you would
done.
rather sit
Admit
here
to who you are and what
What?
you've done.
Name one thing that I have actually done.
You
Name
just
one
said
thing
you had
that
6
I've
weeks.
actually
yourself to all
done.
this. You're like, dude, like you
Admit to what you've done or what someone had you do.
Hold on. This has got to be a kink. Because why are you putting yourself through this when you can just show a piece of paper?
Not even that. She could have dropped down and logged out. I would never sit here and let nobody keep asking me no questions and I'm telling them this and they don't believe me. I would have been dropped and cursed all out and went on about my night. Ain't no way I would be
a
sitting here.
person that's not
Bro.
going to defend you, and that's crazy.
It's a kink. It's
That
got
makes
to be.
me think that you are you? Oh, this is crazy. You're defending someone
Holyhood,
that
why
won't
was
get
the
a
first
box.
why was the first
What?
message in my Instagram, if anything happens, I didn't do anything? Why is your first message to me in Instagram, if anything happens, I didn't do anything?
Slut, name one thing that I have actually done.
Quit referring. Quit going to Slot.
You held her live and you put her information as the background.
No,
Hello?
I did not. That was not my life.
It wasn't your live, but you had her info up.
Why was your first message to RT? If
funny.
anything happens, I didn't do anything.
That wasn't even about slots.
What was it about? If anything happens, what was supposed to happen? Right before I busted you, I'm trying not to fucking laugh because you are so busted. It's in YouTube links. I got you 7 Ways to Sunday, and you call it fucking liar all over Reddit. Eat your words, you and Bougie.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna drop down because they said somebody named Roxy in the comments want to get a box. But again, I'm gonna say this before I drop down. Holyhood, you just sat here and told us all night that you were about to go be with the higher power. So again, we can crowdfund or we can set up a GoFundMe account if you need the assistance or advocates. We are here to help you. But if not, you know, we understand too. But I'm gonna drop down and let Miss Roxy come up.
I already got Roxy.
Miss Lollipop, you might want to wait to hear this because if you go to my YouTube on that video slot that I sent you at 138, she's talking about having a pew-pew near her, and she's trying to put her mental health and a pew-pew in somebody else's hands and put that weight on them that it's their fault if she does something, and then sitting by her all night. This young lady was so upset because she wouldn't answer. You're disgusting.
Roxy, may I help you, ma'am?
Okay, it's no joke to play around about cancer. I'm going through cancer. I have a port. There's the wire going up to my neck into my main artery. My power port is right here.
I'm sorry.
They access that power port to give me
so
chemo.
sorry.
If anybody don't believe me, I have paper. And I'll show you the paper.
You do not have to.
Don't put yourself through
The
that.
actual cancer patients proving their cancer while the one who's sitting here claiming it refuses to do a
love you.
damn thing.
Yeah, there's too many people in here, and I don't want you to dox yourself.
Yeah, baby, don't.
I ain't putting to where I'm going to or anything.
Fighting. I appreciate you coming up here. Did you have anything you wanted to add to that situation going on? Okay,
Miss Roxy, you keep fighting, and we praying for you.
Keep fighting.
This is my second time fighting for cancer.
You got this. Take care of yourself.
And this time you're gonna yank it off the wall and just bring it like that. And just throw
That's
it.
right.
Thank you for coming and showing it.
You're welcome.
A warrior.
Kick me
This
out,
lady
'cause I
fighting
don't
for
know
her
how.
life in real life. This a warrior.
Moses, Lord bless it, Jesus. I think you're done, girl. I do.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Last weekend, we were doing the same thing. We've already been on here like 4 hours with you in the box. We've gone around the world and back. We did the same thing last weekend. I don't understand. And most of the time, you just sit quiet. Or either you want Scott to help you. I'm not understanding
Last week
what you're getting out of all of this.
The 28th and 29th, to be exact. I have a fuckery agenda at this point.
I would like to know why are you not flaming, flipping, fucking furious at Bougie right now? I would be off here chasing her down, wanting to whoop her ass.
Clock it.
What is there?
Why are you still? You're still.
Can I say something?
Lisa, you can't whoop your own ass.
And won't even over a diagnosis.
What is there to
You should be
chase
chasing
down?
her all over these TikTok streets and whooping her ass.
What is there to chase down?
What are you doing here?
What is there to chase down?
What are you doing here?
RT, they're saying you're needed somewhere. It says
Can I
over
say
there.
something to Holyhood?
Where?
And the thing it says, look somewhere.
Oh, hang on.
Go ahead, Lisa.
What is
You see that picture, Holyhood, on my profile below you? That is my daughter's grave. She died from cancer. She was diagnosed at 26 years old. She died when she was 29.
You're welcome.
She had 2 kids at the time that she died.
that needed their mommy more than ever. They were 4 years old and 7
don't
years
think that's why
old
we're
when she
here?
died. I want you to take a good look at that, because let me tell you something. You talking about believing in God.
We're being set up right now. That Slot Loves Elvis page literally just posted a video with me voiced over with the AI from this box right here telling somebody to go on live themselves. Did I ever say that?
Never. Not
Then you
once.
might want to, yeah. And it's that Slot Loves Elvis account. And I really feel like Bougie has always been behind that, and that Spread the Truth and Kindness account I've been tracking down, which has been around a long time. And
They were in here. They were in here.
That account out.
We know they was in here because they kept tagging your name.
You never, ever, ever.
And that was an
said
hour or so
ever.
ago. Because I saw when RT first
they
said
have
something
been
about the
doing.
name in the chat.
Okay,
What these people have been doing is running our voices through AI.
Hold on, everybody, one at a time, please, one
No,
at a time.
that Spread Love and Kindness account. That account was in here earlier, and I tried, and I screenshotted it because that's the account that Jennifer girl said was attacking her and going after her.
I can't sit in here for this. This is
Yeah,
crazy.
this lady playing in our face. I've been said that. She playing in our face.
All these people. I gotta
She
go.
playing.
I cannot. This is crazy.
I think my personal opinion.
You should drop her on her knuckles out that box. I would have been dropped her on her knees.
Yeah.
'Cause she playing in our face, and it's very disrespectful to Miss Slot, to be honest. Cause she's sitting right here calling and playing in this lady.
And it'll show you what time I screenshotted it.
Girl, we not talking about no screenshots. We talking about morals and respect and principles. And you sitting here playing in people's face. I've been at work this whole time, and I'm at work in my feelings because you up here playing with everybody. Like, come on.
Right.
It's a screen recording
It's
from
not
that chat
cool.
where she was threatening weapons. And I was reading a comment back, but the way that account has posted it has made
Like
it
you
sound,
said
and
it.
it's the whole 7 hour and 45-minute fucking video is in my YouTube, Holyhood. So you better go tell Bougie to get that down, because link in bio, baby. The whole damn thing's up there, the whole fucking chat.
And we
You ain't gonna
all
sit here and
saw what
screw
she
around and play
said.
these kind of games with people on this app for your narratives.
I know we ain't plugging on YouTube, girl.
Lord.
You
Man,
were sitting there with a fucking pew-pew, and I was rereading
went to
your
her
comment,
link
your
tree
little friend. You're disgusting, every single one of you.
Get that
account. That account.
Hear about that. That's not the problem.
It's so convenient that she would have a
This
screenshot
one's
of
been around
somebody
a
in
long
the
time,
chat.
posting people's
Yes.
kids. Posting
You got
people's
you
kids
got
under
the nerve
Spread
to
Truth
show
and
us a
Kindness.
screenshot of the chat? Like, are you serious?
Can I finish
Honey, if you
what
go
I'm
to
going to
my
say?
YouTube, hold on.
And I'll drop. Yes.
If you're looking for a screenshot of that entire chat, you don't need it. The whole fucking chat. It starts at hour and 38 in my YouTube of Corey's live when I caught Holyhood and Bougie on the Tupac mama talking in the chat, saying Bougie's my mama.
It's like
The whole chat.
because they
everything's right
reporting
there
me saying that
recorded.
I'm underage, restricted, and I'm 36 years old. I'm not no child.
I'm just come right back.
Holyhood.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop down.
I come right back.
Yes, ma'am. Drop me down. She just
You
pissed
and
me
Bougie
off
ain't gonna
reporting
play
me.
these games on people. You're not gonna be setting them up. We see you. You guys suck at the game. You're busted.
All right, respectfully, can we let Miss Lisa finish her story about her?
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
She was involved in the whole thing, and it's got her freaking stuff on it.
Right?
I just wanted to say that you was talking about believing in God, and you have